What's up? This is your boy Super, and I'm playing the Kerbal Space Program. In the last episode, we launched our first mission and earned some science and unlocked some new parts. So now we're going to build our next rocket, see if we can earn some more science. Yay, science. We also get money, so that's cool. We're already on the new craft. Well, we need a command pod, and we need a parachute. And we need fuel and an engine. I guess the engine would probably go on the bottom. We got some coupling. Let's put the coupling on. We can change our when the parachute launches to 75. Now we need fuel. We only have the PCS fuel tank. No, this isn't the PCS fuel tank. A miniature fuel tank. Um, don't know what else I'd be looking for. Oxidizer, liquid fuel. Now we'll find an engine that goes with that fuel tank. The swiveled is a liquid fuel engine. The hammer comes with the. Okay, so that's a liquid fuel. There's only liquid fuel and solid fuel, so this is a liquid fuel tank. Yep. So we got to use the liquid fuel engine. We got the engine, the fuel tank. Okay. Okay, we got launch, decouple, parachute. So let's see what else we got here. What is this? A modular girder segment. Hmm. Got. Oh my God, my eyes are bugging out. Okay, we got some fins. I don't know where we could put some fins. We don't really have room. Let's go ahead and put quad radial. That looks alright. Looks like a little mini rocket there. So we're just gonna try to leave the atmosphere and take the temperature in space. And got an antenna. It's a versatile and lightweight antenna suitable for moderate range communications, long range backup communications, and eavesdropping in secret government operations. A surface mount version of the Communitron 616. So that would probably be for when we're out in space to radio back the results of the experiments. I don't think we're going to need that just quite yet. And we got the thermometer. It's definitely not a store-bought model with some wires stuck to it. Warranty voided if an engineer admits it's actually a store-bought model with some wires stuck to it. So that's our new science equipment is a too hot thermometer. Not much information. Go ahead and put them on the top. Then we could see what see what the temperature is when we in re-entry. Supersat to now. I guess time for launch. All right, ready to go. Let's double check and make sure we got everything proper. This parachute is the last. Decoupling is second. The engine is first. Put SAS on. And we're ready to go. I don't think we're going to have enough power to get out of the atmosphere though. Oh crap, I messed up. See if we can revert flight. Yeah. Revert to launch. What was I trying to do? Uh, well, let's just wait till the flight is over before we do anything. Not enough fuel. There we go. Get it in there nice and close. Let's check the temperature. Oh crap, don't fall. Temperature, toggle display, log temperature. Got another one. Log temperature. I only brought 3 of these. 800 degrees. Log temperature. Let's go ahead and decouple. Should have decoupled up sooner though. Arm and shoot. Bring it on home. I wonder what that. Oh, that was our other stage crashing. Oh, we should have just saved it so we could still have save money. It's gonna, it's gonna take a little bit to figure out how to get out of the atmosphere. You gotta remember the experience and learning experiences and everything is part of the joys of playing it. Can't just skip right to the end where we're flying across the solar system. Almost made it right back to the launch site. Crash. Cover vessel. We got a little bit of science, I think like 24 maybe. We got 5. We got about 18 science total. Only got like 8 science from the mission. So we got $100,000. The crew got no XP. Let's go ahead and go to R&D. What can we get here? We can get survivability. It's got a lot of parts. Stability. It's got a couple parts. In general rocketry, we can't afford that, so we're going to go with stability. And let's head back to the head back to the warehouse. Solid fuel booster and solid fuel booster still. Got a side decoupler. I remember those from the tutorial. Got a nose cone and winglets. I didn't even use the antenna, did I? No, no more, no science stuff. Hmm. So we can get rid of the thermometers now. Get rid of these wings. Let's get rid of the engine and get rid of the fuel tank and get a decoupler. Is that still on there? I don't know what that means. Let's go with yellow and white. Force percent. What is it? Wow, I'm just having a tough time today. I'm always having a tough time. Let's go ahead and double up on the fuel tanks here. Let's see if we can get out of the atmosphere. Hmm. Okay. What would I use a side decoupler for, I wonder? Don't need any mystery goo. Well, if we make it out of the atmosphere, maybe we could use the mystery goo again for different types of orbit. I guess we could only use one then. No, my bad. Oops, I mean. And the thermometer in the atmosphere. And nothing to put the nose cone on. Let's go with engine. Liquid fuel engine. Aerodynamics. We got the new wings. Oops. Put it on radio 4. Oh, those are big ones. I think that's about it. We could take the antenna, but I don't know what we would do with it. Take the small one. Alright, let's launch. Put SAS on. Launch, yeah. I guess we can check our experiments, but there's really no neat reason to. Oh crap. Check on this mystery. We're pretty close to leaving orbit. Observe the goo. No. No science. My throat's almost clear. And no temperature reading. It's not useful. What about this antenna? Not the crew hatch. Antenna stay idle. Antenna rating 500. Transmit data. Transmit reusable ones only. Require complete. Allow partial. Hope our parachute's ready to go. So we should be getting some data this time. And I remember how to get out of the I remember how to get out of the atmosphere now. You gotta use a solid fuel engine and a liquid fuel engine. Awesome, we made it right back to base. And the parachute's a little too high. But once you get out in space, it's easy to change the mission variety because all you gotta do is fly to a different celestial body. I don't think they're called celestial. They're called something else, some type of body, planetary body. Oh crap! I hit the wrong button. I wonder if it was recovered. Nope, it's right there. Just got to fly, recover, go ahead and recover. Didn't get any science. We got some money though. No reputation for our astronaut. Okay, we actually lost some money just because we recovered the parts. We didn't earn any. Okay, so let's scrap this one, or just at least make a new one. We got a pod, a chute. Change the chute to, we'll try 50. Yeah. Engines, let's put the well, we need a coupling. Put one coupling here. Put an engine, the solid fuel booster, the flea. Put another coupling. Put a fuel tank. Liquid fuel tank. They're plowing the roads out there. It's noisy. I forgot how to copy them. Oh well. Put 3 on there. We're making a real rocket this time. And now after the fuel, we got the engine, the swivel, and don't need a nose cone. We can put a thermometer. So load it up with mystery goo. So if we leave the atmosphere, we should be able to get some more points for these experiments. Get the real cones. think that's about all we can do. Mm. So we got engine, fuel tank, and the swivel engine, the fuel, and the second engine. Oh, that's the second engine. This is just the fuel. Now that's the coupler that separates the two engines. Yeah, the first engine coupling that separates the command pod and the chute. So let's call this Supersat 3 Twiddle-dee-dee. Let's go ahead and launch. All right, we're gonna get it this time. All right, T minus 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, you can do it. Got too much weight on us. Okay, we're getting it. Oh, look at the atmosphere falling off. Oh, we're getting it. We're leaving. Did we leave? Are we out of the atmosphere? Observe goo. Hope, oh man, if we go out to outer space, we'll be stuck. It's getting cold now. We got some science. I don't think we're gonna survive this though. I think we're just gonna be stuck in outer space. See if I got one more of these. We're definitely in space now. I don't know how we're gonna get down. Can't find the thermometer. There it is. So we got a bunch of science. We're dropping now. Why not arm the parachute? Aim down. Woohoo! Look at him. He's having the time of his life. Alright, looks like we're gonna have a successful mission here. If we can ever get down there. I was a little nervous. I thought we were gonna be stuck floating in space. there's like, oh, cool. I wonder if, like, we can review the science right now. World first, we have broken a speed record. Awesome. Make sure this chute launches. Back in the atmosphere. What is this? Resources. I don't know what those are. Action sets. Controls. There's the chute. Contracts. We don't have any. Science. We got 4.7. Our reputation's just turning green, which I assume was good. AV tools. Okay. Pretty far away from the base. Actually pretty close if you consider we just left the planet in less than 5 minutes. We went to space and back. Not less than, exactly 5 minutes. Oops. We can take a look at his view. Oh, you can't see anything. What? That's not any fun. Kerbal KSC signal strength. Data RX cannot transmit science. Direct connection to Space Center. Awesome. Another successful mission. Looks like we got 18 science earned. Science from the temperature scan in the upper atmosphere. Mystery goo in the upper atmosphere times 3. Uh, Recovery of a vessel that survived the flight. We didn't get any science for that. What about parts? 5,000 funds received from the parts. So we have 130,000 in the bank though. The crew, no XP gain. Total reputation 25. Let's check out the R&D department. Looks like we have the 20 for general rocketry. We have the 15 for survivability. Survivability unlocks more parts, so I'm thinking about doing that. We get a heat shield, 2 heat shields, a Presmat barometer, radiator panel, service bay. The service bay is a heat resistance. It's heat resistant, ideal for protecting delicate instruments or stowing small service components such as RSC tanks and batteries. Got radial mount parachute, micro landing strut, and for the other one we get the Reliant liquid fuel engine, a Thumper solid fuel booster, and another fuel tank. I don't know, might as well start with this one, I guess. What about mission control? Conduct a focused observational study of Kerbal. Might as well pick that one. Let's see what we can do here. Not the runway. Launch pad. We got So what's an administration building? Fundraising campaign, patents, licensing. That sounds pretty cool. Outsourced R&D, research rights sellout, bailout grant. Okay, we don't need any of that yet. Uh, oops, I didn't want to hire another astronaut. Take a crew report in flight above 19,000 meters near Wilford's defeat. We got 4 years to do it. I wonder how fast the time goes in by here. Not enough signs for anything. Runway, no saved planes. Space plane hangar. Also, that's like the other building except for space planes. Okay, tracking station. Well, let's go ahead. Get us another craft here. Start with command pod. Get a chute. Now let's put it like 5 for work. Now let's go with okay, not we don't want to use that yet. We'll go with a decoupler coupling. Oopsie. Put the solid fuel booster. We got the flea, the hammer, or the thumper. The thumper versus the flea. What's the difference? The thumper's got the best stats. It's also the most expensive. Hmm. I don't remember how to set up the 2 stages for once we leave the atmosphere and how we get back down to the atmosphere. Let's go with the best fuel. Hmm. Which do we use to enter the atmosphere? Do we use the solid or the liquid? Oh, a fuel booster sounds like something you would use after you launch. So let's go with the mid-range $400 fuel hammer fuel booster. I need another decoupler, another coupling. I don't know how we're gonna get to this place. Now we're gonna need a fuel tank. Gonna put 2 fuel tanks. Now, engine, we got expensive. Okay, the engine's not that big a difference. This engine was considered a breakthrough because its thrust vectoring feature. It can detect its thrust to aid in craft control. All these added mechanics, however, make it for a slightly smaller and heavier engine compared with the LVT models. They're comparatively reliable, but it doesn't say which which is used for which. The small booster provides a nice kick to lift small payloads to considerable heights, used with caution. The once lit solid fuel motors cannot be put out. Okay, yeah, that helped me out a lot. Because since solid fuel can't be put out, those should be used for launch, and the liquid fuel should be used for re-entry or flying in space. So we're gonna need fuel. Let's go with a big one, a small one, and now the thruster engine. We go with the swivel. Get coupling. And now the launch engine. We're gonna go for the best here, the thumper. Whoa, that's a big engine there. Never mind. We'll go with the hammer. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get us out, though. Let's go with some. Let's try to not use rings. And I don't want to waste a bunch of money on this if I don't even know what the mission is yet. Oh, but it is a bigger ship. Maybe I should use some wings. Okay, oops. Radial 4. Okay. I think we might make it out of the atmosphere this time. Oh crap, I didn't want radio 4 on the temp thermometers. I want radio 4 on the goo though. That'll work. Radio 1 on the thermometer. Okay. Now what else can we put on here? Got the antennas. I don't really know. Might as well do every experiment at once if we can. I can't see if this thing's on there right. Oh yeah, that'll work just fine. Okay, electrical, nothing. Thermal, nothing. Ground, nothing. Aerodynamics. What were the new ones? We got radio decoupler. I guess the engines was all that we got. It was new. Hmm. Guess don't need to do nothing in there. What is this? Deploy? No, don't deploy. I guess we're done now. I hope it works. Okay. SAS is on. We got the launch engine, the coupler, the other engine, the fuel tanks, parachute. Look, everything looks good. Let's go. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it out of the atmosphere easy. Oh, maybe not. Oops, I messed up. There goes our rocket off flying into space. Let me go ahead and revert that to launch. Revert that to launch. Ooh. Okay. Go. Drop that dead weight. Alright. Fire engine 2. We can try to conserve fuel here if we can. Still not in orbit. We're gonna use half our tank just to get out of the atmosphere. That doesn't leave us with much maneuvering room once we're out there. Gotta go until it says orbit though. Should have brought more fuel. Looks like we're in orbit though. Definitely should have brought more fuel. About out right now. Awesome orbit, fuel down. And we've done it. Now we can check on our experiments. Okay, so this we're not far enough inside in space yet. Cause we're still getting upper atmosphere experiment. Oh shoot, we're falling. Let's just go ahead and use it all. If we're gonna fall, we're gonna fall. Oops. Oh, dang it. Okay, we are on the second rocket. Oh crap, I accidentally recycled that. What can we get with the antenna? Okay, that's just to transmit data back. We gotta get the thermometer. Log temperature. Yeah, we're still in the upper atmosphere, it says. Oh, but I did forget we ran out of fuel, so we can float for a long time. Whee! Yeah, let's get that spinneroonie going. Woo! Oh, wow. It's gonna be impossible to slow down. Oh, wow. That worked a lot. Oh yeah. Looks like we're gonna fall in. Okay, maybe not. I thought we were gonna fall in the water. It's gonna explode, ain't it? Nope, hitting the water. Controller's battery level is low. I wonder if you guys can see those messages or the cards right here. I don't know. I just don't know. What is that video clip? That's control. It's playing control. Bounce from game to game. So we're not gonna have any science from this, and no money. And I didn't learn anything about the current mission. Let's check the contracts tab. Contracts, take a crew report in flight above 19. How do I do that? What if I click on the command pod? Anything for crew report on here? Crew report right there. That's how. Awesome. Now we got two crew reports to get. One for outer space, one for upper atmosphere. And we just got the one for lower atmosphere above Kerbin. There's a world map. Okay, because I gotta see the wreck. Is that what they called it? What is that thing out there in space? I wonder what that blue thing is. This is Wilford's defeat. Okay, so this one is supposed to help us to design this. The objective of this is to design a spaceship that can make it to outer space outside the atmosphere and still have enough fuel and navigation skills to make it to that place over there that's marked, and then do a crew report. Which sounds alright. Don't want them to drown. Alright. Got 3.6 science earned. We got $5,300 back. No XP. So make a ship that can leave the planet and fly in space. I got it. Let's go new craft. Open craft. Can we delete? Got the super glue. Super glue. Let's leave the autosave one. Delete the untitled. Okay. And this one can be new craft and open craft. Okay. So we got the command pod. I'm worried about our weight. That's what's keeping us from doing it. We're gonna need a lot of fuel. A whole lot of fuel. Need a coupler. The thruster fuel. Let's go with the large tank. Let's go with 3 of them. And now we really gotta get the launch rocket to be a good one, good big one. And the thruster, the most expensive thruster, coupling, and now the biggest, best solid fuel, which is 850. I don't know how we're gonna get that. Oh, wow, no. Awesome. I was wondering how you could select. Okay, more than one thing. Now this is gonna work. We're gonna be shot far into space with just the solid fuel engine. That's what I think. Okay, go with science. Did I actually select it? Yeah, it's right there. Oops, don't want radio 4 on there. Radio 4 pods. Radio 1. We don't need the antenna because it's just to transmit data. And you get more rewards when you bring your data back yourself. Okay, looks like we got everything. Okay, guess we're gonna launch it. Okay, what is this? This is the solid fuel booster. The second coupling, which is the other engine, and another coupling for the pod. Parachute, SAS is on. Okay, we're launching. Wow, look at all that smoke and stuff. Oh dang, didn't have enough solid fuel. At least we brought plenty of liquid fuel. Disengage. Launch. Alright, we're gonna make it. We are gonna make it. Sorry, I had a little problem with the mute button there, but this has been your boy Super playing the Kerbal Space Program. Hope you enjoyed it. It would help me out a lot if you could like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.